In this test case example, we will be using a bank policy to demonstrate a common access control error called block privilege. This error occurs when a subject is not being granted legitimate access to rightful resources. It can occur when properties of an access control policy cannot render a permit or deny decision. It can also happen if there's no available logic in the policy algorithm for evaluating the access request. For example, let's say resource report A contains important information for subject A to read in order to be able to write report B. When the access policy author designed privileges for resource report A, he mistakenly defined that subject A should be denied access to the resource. In large-scale access control implementations, it is very possible for an error like this to go unnoticed. Instead of being able to work on report B, subject A will have to wait around until the access control administrator can resolve the issue for them. This results in wasted company time and cost in the process. If we quickly glance at our setup of this example, we will notice we have several subject, resource, and action attributes, and 3 ABAC policies to demonstrate this block privilege error. 2 of our ABAC policies, bank teller policy and loan officer policy, have rule combination algorithms and policy enforcement algorithms as deny overrides and deny biased respectively. F-manager policy has a rule combination algorithm and policy enforcement algorithm of permit overrides and permit biased respectively. Bank teller policy has 30 rules, loan officer policy has 24 rules, and F-manager policy has 12 rules. Next, we will quickly look at the security requirement schema we will use for testing in this example. We have 8 individual security requirements testing if loan teller subjects Officer 1 and Officer 2 are able to create or view loan info resources, Customer 1 loan or Customer 2 loan. Hence, we get 4 requirements each for our 2 subjects. This gives us our total of 8 individual security requirements. Let's assume our organization intends that all loan officer subjects can create and view these loan info resources. Now we're going to run one merge policy verification so that we can see if our loan officer subjects are able to create or view these loan info resources. We will click Model Verification, New Policy Verification, Test Case 2, Bank Teller Policy, Loan Officer Policy, and F-Manager Policy. Then select Merge Policy and choose Deny Overrides and Deny Biased and click Add. We will see 8 verification results for our 8 individual security requirements contained in our Test Case 2 schema. As you can see, our results are all true except for one of our security requirements. This false result means that based on our policies, Officer 1 is experiencing a block privilege error. To understand why we have generated this true result, we can click on our specific verification result to see which policy rules are matched. Since we know already which result is generating an unintended result, let's solely look at the match result for this false verification. Taking a look, we will see that in the loan officer policy, we have mistakenly created a rule denying Officer 1's access to view Customer 2 loan. We can resolve this policy flaw by simply updating the mistakenly defined rule. We can find the specific rule in the loan officer policy and modify it to now have a permit decision. We do this by right-clicking the rule, selecting Update Rule, and then changing the decision from Deny to Permit and clicking Add. Now we will right-click our verification results and select Refresh, and we'll see that this block privilege error is no longer occurring. You can download this completed Bank Test Case 2 project file on the Security Policy Tool website. Thank you.